and gentlemen, welcome to the 2023 Texas Division, NBHL Texas Division Championship game. And we were determined who's going home with our newly minted championship boot. We got the Colorado Massive going against the Red River Rougarou. Your referees are Trey Johnson, Andrew Gullett. In net, we got James Polk, Anthony Adesso, and we are underway. Comes down this way. Pass goes up. Stern gets it, sends it up the boards, finds a waiting Franzen. Can't get around Riley Spencer though. Riley grabs it, takes it, brings it in, gets it over, sends it to the boards, to himself in the corner. And looking for something, Stern protects it well. And then it's sent around for Gurdian. And he sets it to a waiting roulette in the corner, back to Gurdian. Gurdian takes the slapper. I believe that was deflected behind the net. Riley Spencer
out of the fence, inside.
Takes a shot and Franzen deflects that up into the ceiling. I do believe I said Thomas Adesso. I might have said Anthony Adesso, in which case, I'm sorry. There's a lot going on in a short amount of time. I think I just picked a name. My brain was like, this one sounds good. But no, Thomas sounds better. So, good man, Thomas. Sorry about that. Roulette gets it to Duggan. He takes the shot. Goes wide, bounces off the glass. Mr. 3. Carson Froze sends it up on the red line. Roulette comes back, takes it, makes a move. And Froze gets to it in the corner. He battles with Roulette, and he comes out to Gurdian. Gurdian with a wrister, goes wide of the net, behind the net. Lodato trying to get it, bounced up. And Bear able to get to it, but not keep the zone. Sends it back to Roulette, poked off his stick. And Froze gets it up, it comes back. Here comes Lawson for Colorado, walks it in. Wrist one into the corner. Phillips now from Colorado, battling Gurdian. Pinned up along the boards, Duggan. Sends it up, finds Roulette, he'll backhand it in. As Brubach will chase it down, while Red River gets some changes. Under the corner, oh, mishandle. Nice recovery though, from John Richard. Take it behind the net. Colorado almost had too many men on the rink. A little miscommunication. Brubach with it now. Sends it across to Phillips. He stretches it up. For Hagee, that goes through him though. And Bear gets it. Wrister taken by Phillips. Just a dump in. Down behind the net. Red River sends it back up. Nate Campbell pressuring Kevin Smith. Sullivan there trying to help out. It pumps through Bear. Sends it up along the boards. Cole Stewart all the way across to Campbell. And he rips it. Goes into the corner. And Richard comes hard around. It comes all the way down. Bear puts on the Jets, keeping it away from Josh Rodovich. And then it's played over into the corner. Centering pass. Doesn't center. That one does. Almost off the foot of Franzen. And into the net. James Polk, very aware, and then lobbed up into the ceiling by Stewart. That's going to get a stop. And a refresh. Just under 7 minutes left in the first period. Score still nothing. And already I'm feeling the intensity, folks. It's palpable. I like it.
Yeah, we're up next.
As Riley Spencer has it for Red River, he stretches it up for Green. And poked in, Green puts on the Jets. Adesso comes out to lob it up into the netting. Green jumps in to make sure he regains possession. Now Pfeiffer with it, throws it to the center, nobody there. Haddock's gonna come back and get it for River. Wrist one to the net, Green looking for a tip, goes right through. Picks it up on the board, centers it for Brown. Shot taken, I'm not sure if that hit Adesso in the face or the head. Franzen bats it into the zone against the boards to himself. Centers for Elfenbeam. That goes through him. Here's Cook. Opposite the head. Kevin Smith keeps it out. Elfenbeam goes through it. Fans on the shot. Picks it back up. And a slapper taken by Lawson goes just wide of the net. Haddock will bounce it off the board. Schwainer gets it. I need to talk to her and make sure I'm saying her name. I think I was saying Schwarner. I was adding an R that's not supposed to be there. That's bad. My apologies. As Franzen gets it. Keeping it away from Green, but Green gets through both Franzen and Smith. Walks it in. As Anderson was crashing the net, he get a handle on it. And Hinton with a shot. That was blocked by Phillips. Richard tries to keep it in. Phillips blocks that too. Now here's Hinton with a block pass. Rolls one on net, kicked aside by Adesso. Now Hinton. That's another shot that's deflected up into the netting. Hinton chases it down in the corner. Centers it. And that's where Brubach's going to get it. Gets it up to Mr. 3. Carson throws. Gets it back to Brubach. Brubach tries to wrist one. Duggan blocked that. Spencer gets to it. Brubach throws one right through the slot. Nobody there. Here comes Stern. Fortunately, his dump in wasn't strong enough. Lodato's going to get it. Gets it over to Roulette. Drops it back for Guardian. And then shot blocked by Brubach. He takes it, rims it around. Lodato's going to pick it up. Throw it right back around. Stern with a good read, but it comes right to Roulette. He'll retain possession. He passes it up for Lodato along the boards. Tries to throw it in the crease. And it's still as Adesso lays down, it looked like it just rolled right out from under him. Still loose. And they pop it in. I'm pretty sure that was Roulette, but I'm not 100%. We'll find out.
47-9.
I was correct. That was Roger Roulette, assisted by Chad Gurdian. We'll do another face-off. Steve Kaczynski. Josh Lodato in the face-off. Lodato wins it back. Duggan's got it. Sends it up the boards to Gurdian. Gurdian will hold, send it across. Roulette's going to race to it. He's going to lose that race to John Richard. Sends it up the boards. Finds a way in Josh Rodovich. Lodato steps in. And now here comes Kaczynski. And he goes down. Looks like he stepped on a blade. That does not draw a tripping call. As the ref clearly saw that it was a blade that was stepped on. Red River dumps it in. No icing. Called by multiple people. As it's sent up the boards for Hagee. Goes right through him, and that will be an icing. So we'll bring it all the way back down here. And while we do that, what are you guys talking about in here? Bring the boot. Barbara Parker says, who's going to New Jersey? That's the question. We're going to find out. Kimberly Godfrey Spada. That's James's daughter, LOL. Oh, good to know. There we go. Melody Polk says, you got this, Red River. Tina Matthews, let's go. Cookie number 22, Red River. Brandon Hurd says, let's go, boys. That's what's up. And they're going. Comes back to Brett Lee at the point. He's going to wrist one. Steve Hagee kind of arms that one into the corner. And that's picked up by John Richard. Almost like, well, he did lose the handle on it. Went back, got it. Drops it back for Kevin Smith. That's sent up the board to Elfenbeam. Brings it in, and unfortunately, Josh Rodovich just went offside. Just a couple steps ahead. That'll get the call every time. Jason Tevpaw? I apologize if I've said that incorrectly. It happens. I do it a lot. Asking, what tier is this? Well, sir, this is tier 3 in Texas. Clearly, Texas division. Anyway, A-Bear's got it. Sent up. Stern knocks it right back to A-Bear. Bear sends it up to Campbell. His pass blocked by Elfenbein. He gets it over to Schwainer. He rolls one in on net. Bear picks it up, loses it. Elfenbein's got it, sends it to Franzen. Shot goes just wide. Schwainer there on the doorstep to get it. Tries stuffing, and Pope gets the glove down. And that gets us a stoppage. AC McCaw, let's go boys, go Red River. Right, I hope I said your name correctly as well. If I didn't, I do apologize. As Cook's got it, pressured by Schwainer. Sent up for Colby Stewart. Tipped it along the boards. Now Campbell with it for Red River. Has it. Tries to pass it. Does not succeed as Lawson takes it. And then Campbell sends it right back in. Sullivan tries to get it over to Stewart. Stern in the way. Campbell will pick it up. Protect it along the boards. Drop it back down to Sullivan. Sullivan sends it across for Cook. Cook with a wrister goes wide. Into the corner. Stern lobs it all the way down, and that will be another icing. Jason says we have our Tier 3 championship Tuesday night in Massachusetts. Well, that's what I like to hear. I'll have to tune into that one. Tuesday, you say? For anyone interested out there, anyone out there interested in checking out any of the other divisions and teams, what have you, make sure to go to the NBHL YouTube page. You can catch them all organized in playlists by date and all that fun jazz. Watch all the games you may have missed. Watch any other games you just want to see. As Haddock gets it off the boards, sends it right to Tyler Green. It goes right through him. He picks it up off the boards in the corner, pressured by Schwainer. He takes the shot, and Adesso's going to gobble and hold it. Get a whistle. 1 minute and 42 seconds are left in our first period. Your score is 1-0. Rougarou.
Oh, you're good. I saw him be back off that, so like I still noticed that.
Phillips and Pfeiffer in the face-off. Cook takes the shot, and it hits Adesso. He reaches the stick out, pulls it back in to get that cover. All right. As Carson Froese gets it, throws it up. And ooh, centering pass by Brubach. Froese right there, almost went in off his stick, and then it went beside the net. Now it's sent back in. Brubach went through him. Duggan's got it for Red River. Up the boards, down it comes. Brings the chase. That's an ice. We'll bring it all the way back down here. And by down here, I mean down there. All right. Phillips, Pfeiffer, face off. Red River comes up with it. Spencer rolls it ahead. Kevin Smith doesn't let it get too far, sends it back up for Froese. He chips it back down, all the way down behind the Red River net. Spencer picks it up. Phillips pressures. Spencer gets some space. Sends it over to Duggan. Goes through him. Now Brubach brings it in. Duggan chases him off the ball. Gets down in the corner. They'll battle for it. A little bit of a jumping stuff happening. As Lawson takes a shot, goes wide over the net. Brubach turns, takes a shot. Goes through the slot. There. Lawson now finds some space, poked off his stick. Good reach by Michael Hinton. To Rougarou. Kevin Smith lobs it down. Spencer sends it up for Roulette. He'll throw it down, and that's going to do it for our first period. The score is 1-0. Rougarou on the board. We got a 60-second break. Do not go nowhere, because second period's coming right up. You don't want to miss it. And our second period is underway as Lodato slaps it way back into his own corner. Hey Bear spins it hard around for Roulette. Up the boards, he runs with it. Does not gain the zone. And then just kind of gives it up. Tyler Brubach send it down the other way. That's not Brubach, by the way, that's John Richard. Sometimes my numbers get dyslexic. And they got me doing commentary. Ha! Joke's on them. Anyway, John Richard tries to send it down. Lodato doesn't let him. He brings it in, walks it forward, drops it back. Roulette gets it. He tries lobbing it into the crease. Great sliding blocker kind of play from John Richard. Now Gerdian comes up with it, gets it to Roulette, poked off his stick. A Bear is going to backhand it back down to Gerdian. Protect it in the corner. Pressured by Elfenbein. Sent up to Brett Lee at the point. He gets it to Lodato. Back to Gerdian. Didn't get a whole lot on that shot, but it made it to the net. And Adesso slams the glove down, gets a whistle. We'll get a face-off. Benches will get changes. And we'll keep going. What we do? Right. Keith Sullivan for the Rougarou. Colin Phillips for the Massive in the face-off. I believe Sullivan won that, but it ends up coming back. Christopher Lawson lobs it way ahead. Comes in and out of the glove of Cook and then poked away by Froze. As Haddock sends it up for Stewart. He'll dump it in. Cade Campbell gives chase, picks it up. Up to the point for Cook. He takes a shot, goes right to Adesso. He'll hold it. We'll get another stoppage. And as Cook's got it, sends it back down for Sullivan. Comes back up for Stewart, poked off his stick by Froze. Had it. Got it over to Cook, up to Sullivan. He chips it ahead for Colby Stewart. He's gonna grab it in the corner, make some moves, can't get around Phillips, so it's John Richard.
You got time.
Gets it over to Brubach. Haddock stands him up, takes it away. Haddock stretches it up for Stewart. He's all alone for a second, turns, takes a shot. I wouldn't believe that just went high. Now Richard has it, went down, flies into the boards. Tim Sullivan. A little bit of a moment. Cook sets up behind the Rougarou net. Gets it up for Sullivan. That's taken away by Phillips. And they go down, and it looks like we got a penalty against Phillips. Please don't do that, man. Thank you. Seriously, not cool. Hey, Harry, the door's open over here. Oh, it's good? Okay, thank you. All right, so Colin Phillips in the box for 90 seconds. I wasn't able to hear what the actual call was, as the rink got hit with a minor earthquake. And it's passed back for Kobe Stewart. He risks one on net. It hits the Deso, pops out. Comes right back to Stewart. It takes another whack at it. It goes wide. Pops up all the way for Roulette. Keeps it in the zone. Sends it back down for Lodato. First power play of the game, I do believe. As we are 7 minutes left in period 2. Kobe Stewart lobs it over. Lodato sends it back for Roulette. Sends it to Kobe Stewart. Took a shot, it went wide. And then it goes up and out of play.
54 on that penalty.
Go hard. Go work there.
Massive get a little bit of a change. Take a little bit of time. Get into the net. Or not the net, the face-off. As Sullivan tries to send it up the boards for Roulette. Does. Sent over to Stewart. Pressured by Franzen. Comes back to Roulette. Back to Lodato. Lodato looking for something to do with it. Gives it back to Roulette. Roulette tries to send it down as a stick block by Brubach. For the massive. Lodato with it. Gets back to Roulette. Kind of fans on the shot there. Now here they come. Brubach behind the net. Backhand attempt from Franzen on a short-handed bid. Sticks to poke. Gets another stop. It's 12 seconds left in the penalty.
I can't see the number. 12? Yeah.
Lodato ties up on the face-off and wins it. Gets it over to Bear. Run it forward. And that is batted right back down from John Richard. As the power play is now over. And sent ahead for Stewart, who gains his own, brings it in. Tries to get around Elfenbein. Kind of succeeded, I guess. And Rev River gets number 2 on the board. Let's see what the actual call is. 8 from 88? All right. So, Tyler Green with a goal. Second goal for Red River. Assisted by Kobe Stewart. John Forsyth asking what is the score? Well, sir, the score is 2-0. Red River. As the ball, I do believe, went in and out of the Red River net. And by net, I meant bench. Two completely different things that have completely different meanings in the sport of hockey. So, apologize for confusion. As Jacob Brown with it now for the Rougarou. Tries to send it across. And Green comes with a great back check. Take it away. Brings it back in. Sends it back into the point for Brett Lee. Lee wrists one down into the corner. John Richard gets it for the massive. Sent around the boards. Kevin Smith sends it up. Josh Rodovich outraces Bear, but not Brett Lee. Brett Lee sends it up the boards. The pass from Kaczynski. Goes through, sent all the way down. behind. The Massive will pick it up. Stretch pass all the way up. Goes through Colin Phillips. And that'll be an icing. 4 minutes and 31 seconds left in period number 2. The score is 2-0. Red River. Tina Matthews says, way to go, Rougarou. Melody Poke. Said, let's go, Red River, let's go. Tina Matthews says, way to go, Rougarou again. That's what we like to see, folks. John Richard now behind the net. Sends it over to Kevin Smith. He gets it over to Phillips. And they lob it. Tries to lob it. Roulette stick gets in the way, deflects that up into the ceiling. That gives us a stoppage. As the ref chases it down, we'll move the face-off right over to here. And Haddock with it now for just a moment. Cook, great defensive stick move there. Gets away from the Massive. That's Green now, and by Green I meant Gerdian. Takes it around the net. Lodato trying to pass it to him. Succeeded. Lodato has it now along the boards. Gerdian behind the net with it. Pressured.
Watch flat!
Yeah, we would be able to.
Gerdian rims it around for Lodato. Poked off his stick. Tied up along the boards, so walk it up, turn and shoot. That's batted out of the air by Kevin Smith. We got a little bit of a collision. The players go down, pass goes through Cook. All the way down, throws. And now just fresh off the bench as Jesse Anderson walks in. The shot goes into the corner. Roulette and Phillips.
Let it go, let it go.
Battle, we got a delayed penalty. It is no longer delayed. And who's it against? Looks like it's going to be another call against Colin Phillips. Another 90 seconds. I do believe it's for interference. Let's see what the call is.
No consistency.
Let it go.
Hey, that's it. That's it. No more.
You gotta call it both ways. This is actually ridiculous. This is actually fucking absurd. They have zero consistency. They have zero idea what they're doing. This guy's no spot. Interference doesn't make sense. The ball is like.
Hey, bud. That's 2. You got 1 more, okay?
Even, consistent. Let's go.
All right, so that is going to be a 90-second penalty on Phillips, number 6, for the Massive, for interference. So another power play for the Rougarou. Roulette tries to tip it up the boards. Franzen does not let him, but Duggan will come down and collect it. Around, Franzen stays with it. On the forecheck, pokes it away. And right there, Schwainer was just a hair out of reach. And set up, Lodato with it now. He's set. Sends it over to Roulette. Back to Lodato. And walk it in. Sends it across for Spencer. Right in the center. He couldn't get a whole lot on it. Shot went wide. It comes back to Lodato. We'll send it back up to Roulette. Roulette all the way to Duggan. He'll walk it forward. Wrist one just hit the side of the net. Pops up into the netting. And by the side of the net, I meant the side of the post. Duggan sends it back up for Villette. All the way across for Lodato. All the way over to Duggan, takes a shot off the side of the net. And the net got knocked off. And that'll give us a stop. Colorado will get some changes. Rougarou will get some changes. Minute and 48 seconds left in the period. 20 seconds left in the penalty. Shot from Stewart.
Whatever, he doesn't get it out.
So Red River with a goal, power play goal. Scored by Josh Lodato. That is number 3 for the Rougarou. And Campbell now has it for the Rougarou, protects it along the boards, keeps it away from Kevin Smith. But here comes Kaczynski for the Massive, brings it in. Brett Lee says, sorry, see you later, kicks it back out. Michael Hinton with it for the Rougarou, throws one behind the net. It'll sit there. Kevin Smith gets to it first. Up along the boards, Bear turns and shoots. A underbody block by Kaczynski. Keeps it from going too far. As Hagee now gets it down in the corner. It's Jesse Anderson. Pressures. Comes out for Kaczynski. He's got it. Gets it between the legs of Brett Lee. All alone in front. Was Rodovich. And a great save by Pope. A wrist attempt by Hagee. Doesn't make it through. Now here comes Anderson for the Rougarou. Gets it to Campbell. His dump in. So Rougarou get changes. Colorado player fell down. That's John Richard. Back up. It's sent all the way up here by Franzen. Franzen and Brett Lee. Brett Lee shoving Franzen off the ball. Got a delayed penalty. And now the penalty is not delayed. 14 seconds left in the second. Looks like the Rougarou are going to get their first penalty. Could be interference.
What's that? 41.
Hey, Brett, that's a great play. If he's left-handed, he did this.
So tripping is the call against number 41, Brett Lee. So the Massive on their first power play. 14 seconds left in the second period. Score is 3-0. Massive yet to get on the board. Can they convert in 14 seconds before the end of the period? If not, they will still have whatever 90 minus 14 is seconds in the third period. Sorry. I'm tired, folks. As shot taken. By Tyler Brubach. And Massive do convert. Only took them 7 seconds. So your score is now 3-1. Red River ahead by 2 with 7 seconds left in the second. Red River wins it back. Cook with it. Froze. Flex it up into the air. Sends it down along the boards. That will end our second period. Jamie Reese says, nice job, Massive. Keep that momentum. That's right. All right, folks. We got 50 seconds left now. Take a break. Do what you need to do. I need some water. So I'll be right back. And we'll go third period underway. All right, folks. Third period almost ready to start. Beth Brewbox says, "Nice shot, kid." Mike Brandamardo, "Did you find the beers?" Well, my friend, I found some beers. Are they the beers? Well, that's up for debate. Question for another time. But to answer your question, yes. And thank you. My apologies for leaving them. As Josh Lodato wins it back, our third period is underway. Cook sends it up for Gurdian. He gains his own, takes a minute, wrist one on net, looking for a tip from Roulette, does not get to him. That's Lawson from the Massive, sends it over to the boards. Roulette eventually does get it. Gurdian will pick it up now, gives it right to Roulette. All alone on the doorstop. As Adesso makes a great save and then loses sight of it, Roulette picks up his rebound and stuffs it, giving Rougarou one more. So that was scored by Roger Roulette, assisted by Chad Gurdian. Just 19 seconds into the third period. We're underway again, Roulette. And Duggan has it, holds it, and comes out as he's chased out by Schwainer. I'm always going to say that with a question mark. I'm not sure how to pronounce your last name, and I apologize. I do apologize. As the Massive have it, send it over into the corner. Lawson's going to pick it up, send it ahead. Franzen gets it. Spencer lifting the stick, make sure he can't get possession. Now Lodato with it. Making the moves, can't get around John Richard. It comes up for Sullivan. He'll drop it back for Spencer, who risks one, looking for a tip by Sullivan. Goes just wide. Comes along Gurdian on the boards, on the doorstep was Lodato. Couldn't corral it. Spencer sends it over for Gurdian. He'll send it down into the corner. Sullivan will pick it up. Finds Lodato waiting. Back up to Spencer. He'll wrist one. Right on net. Hits the stick of Adesso. He gets the glove down, getting us another stoppage. Trevor Lensmeyer, talk about a massive goal. Big shifts upcoming for Colorado. Melody Pope, keep it up, Daddy. Love Paisley. Trevor Lensmeister again. Well, guess I didn't read my comment. And Tina Matthews, great job, boys. All right. Glad you guys are liking what you're seeing. Keep the comments coming. I'll read them as I can. There's a lot going on, and you cannot tell. If you cannot tell, what are you doing? You're clearly not watching. As John Richard gets it around Brett Lee. He gets it in the zone. He's got a little bit of a space, but Lee with the baseball slide prevents him from walking into the crease from that direction. Sullivan tried to bat it out of the air with a massively high stick. Good thing he didn't touch it. And it comes out of the zone. Colin Phillips gets it over for John Richard. Chips up the boards. Here comes Brubach. Got it in the corner. Tries to center. Stick lifted from Mr. 3. And James Polk grabs the ball off the ground.
Hey, get it back, boys. Let's fucking go.
Gets the stoppage. 7:47 left in period number 3. Score is 4-2-1. Red River leading Massive. And we got another shoe tie happening on the rink. That is what I like for you folks. Yesterday was an embarrassment to the sport of hockey with all the shoes laying around on the ground. I'm kidding. Trevor Lensmeister, cheers to the announcer, doing a great job. Well, thank you, Trevor. I do appreciate that. As the Red River win it back again, here comes Haddock. Sends it up the boards for Stewart. Slowing the pace down a little bit now. Cook with it. Back to Haddock. All the way back over to Cook. Cook ahead for Stewart. Just out of the reach, though, unfortunately, as Lawson gets to it. He'll take it behind the net, pressured by Stewart. Stand up. Comes back. Kaczynski with it. Doesn't get it around Sullivan, though. And Sullivan sends it ahead for Stewart. And offside goes Cade Campbell. That'll get a stop, bring the ball back out. 7 minutes, 6 seconds remaining in the third period. Colorado down by 3. They can get them back. I personally would like to see the championship decided by a shootout. I know that's not a popular opinion, but it just seems fun to me. As Cook gets it, sends it ahead for Green, poked off his stick, comes back to Cook. Cook sends it ahead for Brown. Jacob Brown, that is. As Elfenbein grabs it, walks it in, makes all the moves, and Haddock.
That is a slash right there.
Take it away.
It's a slash.
As Colorado's calling for a slashing call, they don't get.
Hey, you got LP, I got Brandon.
As Elfenbein gets it back from Brown, it comes over to Lawson. And right there on the doorstep was Franzen.
LP got D, LP got D.
And Haddock applying the pressure. Elfenbein with it. Trying to send it back down. Does not succeed, and here comes Jacob Brown with it. Bringing it back in for the Rougarou, sends it over for Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer gets it up off the boards, walks it back. As Duggan pinches in, Pfeiffer goes down, and now here's Schwaner. Walks it in, gains his own, gives a little dump. Duggan applying the pressure, Schwaner comes back in. Duggan with just a little bit of a step ahead of her. And now Spencer sends it up. And that goes through Jesse Anderson, and all the way down will be an icing. So, we'll bring it back down here with just under 5 minutes and 45 seconds. For those of you who don't know what I mean by that, that means 5 minutes and 44 seconds. Now you may be asking, well, Chris, why didn't you just say 5:44? And I say, because I don't know, my mouth moves faster than my brain. Jesus. And right off the face-off, Carson Froze takes a shot, and the Rougarou with a little bit of unhappiness following that play. I couldn't see what the issue was. What up? Gotcha. So just a little bit of shove and stuff. Referees are discussing, determining what, if anything, will be happening here. Scott Cathy, so glad to be able to watch this from rainy New Hampshire. Go Colorado, give them heck. Rachel, from your mama. Rachel. So on my papers, Rachel is number 15. And that is Schwaner or Schwaner. I don't know how to say the name. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. If you can correct me, I would appreciate it. Trevor Lensmeiser, what are you saying? Hey, Chris, our division plays 3 periods of 15 minutes running time. Are these 10-minute stoppage time? That is correct, sir. 10-minute stopping time. As Phillips ties up on the face-off. And a shot taken. And James Polk with a great stop. Gives a stoppage. Scott Cathy says it doesn't matter, just keep saying her name. That I can respect. As Hinton bats it up out of the air with a very high stick. It gives us a stoppage. Phillips was the face-off back again. Froze with a shot, doesn't get a whole lot on it. And tied up back behind the net, and a stick gets thrown. The question is, was that intentional?
If you up. Good job, Colin.
So that is a penalty. And that is going to go against Brad Duggan. 90 seconds. Not entirely sure what the exact call is, but massive on their second power play of the game. 5 minutes and 12 seconds left in the third period. Elfenbein with it. He's taking his time, walking up. Sends it up for Franzen to gain his own. He does. Now Lawson with it. Holds. Centers for Lawson. Looking in for Brubach. He sends it back up to the point for Lawson. Back to Brubach. Took a shot, didn't get a whole lot on it. Franzen makes a little spinneroonie move. The battle of the threes happened for just a moment. Now Spencer clears it out for the Rougarou. Comes all the way down. Adesso come out to play it. 40 seconds remaining in the power play. As the Rougarou prevent Massive from gaining the zone. Drops Lodato with it now. Rolls it on net. Stick to side by Adesso. Elfenbein collects. Picks it up. Sends it up the board. Finds Franzen. He's got the zone. He's holding. Drops it back for Elfenbein. Send across for Lawson. Lawson throwing one down for Phillips. Gets batted back out by Brett Lee. Now Elfenbein with a slapper looking for a redirect. And then Franzen comes in, takes a shot. That was deflected up into the ceiling with 1 second remaining in the penalty.
Hey, even in one! Even in one!
Hey, don't touch it until he gets to the box.
Phillips and Gurdian. Is that Gurdian? That is Gurdian. And the faceoff. Elfenbein keeps it in. Shot taken by Steve Kaczynski. Didn't find his target. Now Roulette with it for the Rougarou. Drops it down. Gurdian will pick it up behind the net. Pressured by Elfenbein. And Lodato. This one, that went and rolled over the top of Adesso's head and did not end up in the back of the net. Shockingly enough. Roulette's going to pick it up in the corner. Makes a move, walks it out in front. It goes through everybody. Haddock's going to capitalize, take the shot. Just went wide. Gurdian gets back to it, sends it back down low for Roulette. He'll pick it up, send it back up for Gurdian. Gurdian walks forward, finds a little space, tries to lead it for Roulette. Does not succeed. Behind the net it goes. Lodato's gonna get it in the feet. Take it up. Find an Elfenbein waiting. Tanner, he's gonna run it out of the zone. And he'll dump it and go for changes. That's Haddock and Rodovich battle for it. It gets popped out to Cook. Sends it ahead for Stewart. And Tate Campbell gets it. Massive now have it. That's Mr. 3. Carson throws. I love it when they play right in front of me and I get to just wiggle the camera around a bit. Make everybody sick. It's part of the game, folks. The ball is pinned up against the boards. And caught up in everybody's feet. Finally dug out by Sullivan, I do believe. And Richard sends it down. Goes into the corner. Sent all the way back up. Campbell's going to get it for the Rougarou. Bring it in, send it across for Stewart. Got a whistle.
Just because he makes a move left.
Offsides, maybe? Offsides, what I'm guessing. What do we got here? We got 1 minute and 47 seconds left. What we got, score is 4-1. And Colorado's going to call timeout. So they got 60 seconds. It also gives me 60 seconds. Corey's asking, how has the Arsenal been doing? Well, sir, they're not here in our championship game. That's as much as I'm going to say about that because it's our championship game, and they're not here. So Trevor Lensmeister says, I believe Austin lost to Red River, who will be champions barring a spectacular Colorado comeback right here. This is what Trevor Lensmeister says. Sorry, Lensmeyer. I hope I'm saying that right. And Mallory Stewart asks how many minutes left. Well, I think I said that right as you said that. And I don't know, because our clock has changed to the timeout clock. It's less than 30 seconds now. I'm guessing it's a little over a minute.
Still want one guy at least.
A minute and 47 seconds are what are left. Score is 4-1. Colorado down by 3. Trevor Lensmeyer. All right, I'm saying it correctly. Good. Chalk that up to my list of very few names that I think I'm pronouncing correctly. I think I'm saying them all wrong. But we'll just go with it. As long as nobody gets offended. And Colorado walking in with Brubach, puts it in the center. Stewart there for Rougarou, able to keep it out of harm's way. Campbell dumps it in, comes behind the net.
That's your deep game.
And Campbell with a look, went wide. Sullivan checks along the boards, sends it across to Stewart. Pick it up, turn, and take a sharp angle shot. Odessa's going to block that into the corner. Now Mr. 3, Carson Froze, got it, sends it up for Franzen. He gets it over to Lawson. And then down it's going to go. Franzen's putting on the Jets. And Duggan gets to it first, sends it ahead. Stewart keeps it away from Lawson, sends it around the net for Spencer. He's going to work on eating that clock with 50 seconds left in the third period. Shot taken by Lawson, stopped by James Polk. As it goes into the corner, Lawson's going to pick it back up. Send it over for Brubach. Brubach pressured by Sullivan and comes right in front. It's batted out. Stewart's going to take it. Sent over to Campbell. No center for Green. And by Green, I meant Brown. Jacob Brown. And Abe Bear with it, just going to hold as long as he can. And he'll send it to the goalie. Gets the glove down and gets a stop just 0.2 seconds under 10 left in our third period in our game. That's Colorado comes back with 3 goals. Trevor Lensmeyer watching on behalf of the Seattle Cold Snacks Pacific Northwest Tier 3 champions. See who we'll be dancing with this September at the Milac Cup in New Jersey. Well, that's some good scouting, sir. And welcome. Glad to have you checking out us Texas Divisioners. As A Bear's just going to hold it. That's going to do it. Sends it around. And the Red River Rougarou are your 2023 Texas Division champions. If you want to know why I said that 2023 the way I did, it's because my brain was going slower than my mouth again, and I didn't realize what I was saying until I was already saying it. So go ahead and make fun of me at that. But while you do it, enjoy your Texas Division champions, the Rougarou. All right, Louisiana on top, let's go. From Tyler McCaw. AC McCaw, Polk with the fastest hands in the south. Mallory Stewart, let's go Red River. Wahoo, way to go, boys. Kimberly Godfrey Spada, congratulations Red River Rougarou, 2 times champs. Jared Gary, watching on behalf of the Las Vegas Shiners. Cali Tier 3, congrats Red River. AC McCaw says, let's go boys again. My chat's broken. I'm trying to get to it. Bear with me. Red River Hockey Club says, way to go, boys. Brandon Hurd, good job, guys. Chris Spada, time to rename the division to the Red River Hockey Division. Back-to-back champs. National Ball Hockey League, congrats, Red River. That's right, Trevor Lensmeyer. Congrats, Rougarou, hard-fought effort, massive. I see what you did there. Melody, Poke, let's go, Daddy, Paisley Poke.
Good season.
Tyler McCall, Louisiana Division. Louisiana Division what? Now, there you go. Tina Matthews, congrats, Red River. Red River Hockey Club, travel safe. You have precious cargo to deliver. That they do. All right, we're going to stick with this as they get presented with the trophy.
I'll try to find it.
All right, guys, that is going to do it for us. I'd like to say a big thank you to the Colorado Massive coming down, and being extremely competitive. They showed up on our first weekend and kind of put the Texas Division on notice. They were here to play. Play they did. Congratulations to them for making it to the finals. Hope to see them next year. And we're going to do a little bit more comments now. What do we got? Tyler McCaw, raise it. Trevor Lensmeyer, the Buddhist sick. Yes, it is. John Edenburn, congratulations. Chris Spada, thanks for your hard work this weekend, Chris. Those of us that couldn't make the drive really appreciate you. Well, I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate that you appreciate. But I'm glad I can do it for you, and I'm glad you enjoy it. That's what it's all about. Melody Polk says, we will see you soon, James Polk. Yes, you will. And Brandon Fisher, Chris V. Dugo. You making fun of my beard again? That's messed up, sir. I joke. But I also have a good time. So with all that said, thank you again for joining us for our last weekend of the season, folks. However, it's not the last game of the season for the Red River. They will be making their trip to New Jersey in September. So keep an eye out for that. All those games, I do believe, are live streamed across various platforms, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, maybe. More details coming soon on that. Stay tuned to the NBHL Facebook page, the NBHL Texas Facebook page, the Red River Facebook pages, all the socials, Instagrams. It's all out there. Just stay tuned to the NBHL. That's what it's all about. It's fun. It's going to be good stuff. So make sure you check it out. Again, thank you all for joining me. I hope I didn't stress your ears out too much. If so, I apologize. If not, well, listen harder next time. Okay, I have a long drive, so I'm going to get out of here. But thank you again. Love you all. We'll see you next year for the Texas Division Don't forget to watch the championships in September. Mark your calendars. I do believe it's the 22nd. Don't quote me. Check it out online. My brain's fried. Anyway, whatever. All right. Jana Kaczynski, great camera work and announcing. Chris, appreciate it. Well, I appreciate you, Jana, and thanks for sticking in and watching and just having a good time with us. All right, bye. Love you all. Take care.